Hello, people. I am Jaby Koay, joined by Gaby, not Jaby, Jaby and Gaby, doing a reaction together. Jaby and Gaby combined is Gaby. Oppam, Malayalam movie official trailer HD with Mohanlal. It's directed by Priya Darshan. I always get nervous about the regional names. Priya Darshan. Okay, that's who directed this film, and we're gonna look at this. Here we go. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so there's no subtitles in this. Just gotta use your female intuition right now to figure it out. Being blamed for something.
Oh no. Ow. Oh. What?
Okay, remember what I said earlier about the regional South Indian trailers being very mysterious? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what happened here again. Now, we obviously have an even stronger disadvantage because there was no subtitles. All right, what do we think this is? Let's start there. What do we think is going on? Use your female intuition. What's going on? Hey, obviously he's blind, right?
Yeah, I think maybe there's someone like kidnapped a little girl. Where's the little girl? At some point, you just don't see that little girl anymore.
There are two films that it's reminding me of. One is Indian and one is American. The first one is an Indian film called Kabil. It's a film about a guy who's blind and he does voiceovers and stuff like that, and he loses his wife. And so it's a revenge story of him basically almost like The Crow, where he's getting back at these people who basically he felt were responsible for the death of his wife. And so you have something here where someone's, I think, kidnapped this little girl. And so in that regard, it's kind of like the Denzel Washington movie, Man on Fire.
Oh, yes.
And so it's a combination of, for me, and for the, my references, Kabil and Man on Fire. And so you got the cops involved, but he basically is taking action into his own hands, the way a Denzel Washington would. I wonder if Mohanlal is looked at the same way that we look at Denzel Washington. You guys can let me know in the comments. I think that's an interesting comparison. And so you've got the cops involved who probably are doing a terrible job.
Oh, look at that scene.
Which scene?
That one right here.
With the bodies? I think he's being blamed for the murders of these women, even though it's not his fault. He's taking the blame for it. Something happened to the little girl. We're not clear about that. She's gone. We don't know who the bad guys are.
That right there, too.
With the feet?
Like, I'm trying to figure out. Those look very feminine, huh? Those shots make me cringe because I don't like blood and the cracking.
All right, so let's go through this real quick. Fast mode. Okay, so we got the little girl here. He's obviously a father-daughter relationship kind of thing. We don't know what happened to the mom. She's not there, but it looks like a Christian school because there were nuns. They're really illustrating to you the blind aspect because he's doing the, what's it called? Braille with the clock.
Yeah.
I love these shots, by the way. Like, it's very mysterious. You don't know what happened or who's involved. Okay, so that right there. So
they're running, like, is that, look, see, it looks like they're at the school or something. Like, I wouldn't have that stuff. That's at church. Like, you see that? I don't know, I'm just looking at the props, like the stuff they have in there.
So they're running away.
But I think she's like at her school. It looks like she has a uniform.
I thought maybe for a second he was the one with the knife. That is a
knife.
Yeah,
that is a knife.
He is the one with the knife. Okay.
So they're running away.
I think
she's
together.
at school. Maybe she's like boarding at school.
But someone came after them. It might be a kidnapping case. But this thing with the bloody hand threw me off. I'm like, where's that?
Yeah.
What's going on there? Is that a guy's hand? That's a guy's hand, right?
Yeah.
Mohanlal has done a lot of action stuff, so I'm imagining like the majority of the film is him. Okay, he's trying to find where the girl is, get her back, and he's also kicking ass in the process, despite the fact that he's blind. And so he's obviously at a great disadvantage. Somehow, against all odds, beat these bad guys and find the little girl. It sounds like a story of impossibility, and he's hopefully, he rises to the occasion and kicks the asses that need kicking.
For being someone that's never seen an Indian film,
yeah,
I'm very intrigued by these. Like, I want to see them. I want to start seeing them.
That's cool.
I really like this.
That's about as much as I can say about this, but let me go to IMDb real quick. Oppam's 2016 says, a blind man tries to protect a girl from a psycho killer.
Okay, so yeah, so she probably did get kidnapped or something.
That's about as much as we understood at the end of the trailer. I was hoping for a little bit more information there. Maybe on Wikipedia we'll get some more stuff. He was born blind, but has a heightened sense of smell, hearing, and touch, and is an expert in the martial art of Kalaripayattu. There you go. See?
Got you.
There we go. Part of a large family, he works as a lift operator and caretaker in a Kochi apartment building and is struggling to earn money for his sister's wedding. Whoa, didn't get any of that. Jayaraman is loyal to Krishnamurthy, a retired Supreme Court Chief Justice who lives in the building and accompanies Krishnamurthy unquestioningly on a long search for someone. Okay, I'm not going to read anymore. But it does sound interesting, to say the least. Whoa! It cost 70 million rupees to make, and its box office was 650 million. This was a phenomenal success. Holy crap balls.
I mean, it looked good.
No, I know, but that's still bananas. Like, that's an incredible return on investment. Oh, it says right here, it became the third highest grossing Malayalam film of all time and the second highest grossing Malayalam film of the year, behind Puli Murugan. Oppam received generally positive reviews from critics who praised Mohanlal's performance and the film's narrative style. I mean, it does look like a very interesting style in terms of the way the story's being told. It seems like it's got a lot of mystery built into it. It maybe borders a little bit on noir, just a smidge, which makes a bit of sense because, I mean, I think the one other Mohanlal film I watched was kind of like that. It was a mysterious film to a degree as he tried to solve certain things. So, I know I'm being very ambiguous, but...
I need to remember that.
What?
Oppam? How do you say
Oppam.
it? Oppam?
Yeah, it means together. That's the translation. So it's a crime thriller. Okay, you got that much? All right.
I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Netflix and chill.
Oh, here we go. This is a plot summary. The plot follows Jayaraman Mohanlal, a blind lift operator and caretaker in an apartment building. The trusted friend of Justice Krishnamurthy, Venu, he cares for his schoolgirl daughter Nandini, whose education is paid for by Krishnamurthy. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a friendship. Krishnamurthy is murdered by a serial killer with a connection to his past. Oh. Jayaraman is framed for the crime and must protect Nandini from the killer and prove his innocence. What a sticky situation to be in.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Okay, yeah, I'm watching this.
And you're a blind guy on top of that? Like, you can't see it. You can't, like...
But he's trained in martial arts. That's crazy.
Yeah. So this is totally like... Maybe Kabil borrowed from... Hold on.
I love how your mind works. It's like, it's from this to that to that. It reminds me of this. It reminds me of
January 25th, 27th. So Kabil borrowed from this movie more than likely. I mean, if there's any inspiration from anywhere, because this is 2016.
Yeah.
So Kabil borrowed from this. Even though it has nothing to do with the Chief Justice in that movie, it's just the notion of this blind guy having to go on this thing and having, like... I mean, there was less martial arts in Kabil, but he was very smart, which I know for sure Mohanlal's character is in this movie. He's a very smart guy, without a doubt. He has to be. In order to rise to the occasion and defeat the bad guys as a blind dude, he's got to be intelligent. There's no way otherwise. You should check out Kabil. I mean, even though it didn't do great in terms of the critics' reviews, I thought it was a fun movie. It was very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just buy me a list after.
Yeah, exactly.
Of what I need to read. I mean, see.
What I need to read? Well, I mean, you are reading the subtitles, right?
True.
So, you guys, do let us know your feelings on Oppam. I almost said Kabil, I'm so sorry. Do let us know your feelings on Oppam in the comments below, and let us know how to say Oppam. And check out Gaby on the social media and her YouTube channel. She's got a nice little fun YouTube channel there with lots of subscribers.
How do you say my last name?
Banu Isham.
Very close. Try it again.
Banu Los Angeles. I don't know. What is it again?
Banuelos.
Banuelos. I knew Los was in there somewhere. Banuelos. Okay, anyways, you guys, follow her on her YouTube and her social media. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. You know the rest. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
Gaby Banuelos.
Peace out.